Hello BIM learners, welcome to BIMModel.com. In this video tutorial, we're going to see a simple table family, which is a wall-based family like this. And we're going to create it as a parametric in the length. And we're going to create the bases as a simple object, which is going to be a sweep in the bottom. So it's a model LOD 300 type of family. So let's start that. You can go ahead and create the parameters on reference planes that you needed. So it's going to be center based. We'll create views like this, and we're going to create it in the front side. So I like to have this. I will have it here and align it with the AL is the shortcut, and I'm going to align this with the exterior wall so that when we place the family in any project, so it automatically aligns with that wall face. Otherwise it will go inside the, if wall thickness changes, it will react based on that. So from that I'll be able to take a reference line like this, and I can make a equal constraint on this side and dimension for this as well. And we have the length parameter here. We can go ahead, create it as length, and we have width, but it's going to be a fixed one. And we need the front view. I have taken the wall-based family, generic family template, and I'm going to create this as basis like this. So the table going to be height, we have to change, so we can have the height parameter from here. And from here we will have a supports and we will have a tabletop. So we have to have create similar, and we will have our top side like this. Make a dimension DI is a shortcut, and we will have a thickness for the table. So create similar again, or use the offset command, and we can create thickness as 25 millimeter in the bottom side, and make a dimension lock that as well. So this value, it's going to change. We can control this using a parameter, or by default we will have a parameter default elevation option, so we can model that in the bottom automatically based on the elevation. Bottom side of the table will change, but I like to have the height for the top side, so that it will be easy for us to maintain the height. We can specify the height of the table, so like this. So with that, we don't need this dimension anymore. We can lock this dimension so that it maintains the same height. I like to have the height before locking. I like to have the height. This is going to be 45 centimeter, and we can to lock this. On this side it's going to be, say, 65 is the length, and again we can have the 50 length wall thickness also there, 50 centimeter. It's from the center. We can change it if it is needed. Okay, with that, that's done. And height, table height, from flow. So for clear understanding, okay, we can mention like that. For the length parameter we have, it says 1600. Like to have them as 60 centimeter, or 1000, which is 100. Then let's go to the floor plan. So we have done the constraint and everything. So we have a proper setup here. You'll be able to start modeling it. So we have to plan it, as you know that if you're a fresher, we have to plan the constraint in the beginning. So we have planned our constraint and we are modeling the extrude object. So the beauty that we have here is that the dimensions are showing and the log symbols are showing. We can log them like these and finish it. You can see that by seeing in the 3D, we can see that the profile is drawn on this different plane. We can go to the other side and we can set the plane. Pick a plane. So there is an option directly we can pick a plane. So we can go ahead and select the top portion like this. Go to the floor plan. Now if you see that the pink line moving and the logging option done, it goes upwards, no issues, and we can go back and log both the sides. And both sides it should be locked. Yes. And you know, it happens automatically when you are doing this. You can see because in recent version lock option is there. So once it is done, that's it. And we have to draw the support here. It says basic family, you know, we can have the support here. 45 looks like a bigger support since we don't have enough width. Also we can change this with 650. We can have a diagonal support like these, or we can have a L channel like these. So whatever the shapes that we wanted, we can draw the sweep patterns here. I can go ahead and create the one path. The path, it's going to be in the center, and we can draw two profiles for a simple, as it is going to be not going to be a parametric family. If you need to be parametric family, you can draw the profile on the path in this end, so that we can control with the path. So let's go ahead and create with that as well. So we can go ahead and create the profile path and go to the front view, and we can set the path option, and we can go back to the level. Now we can draw the shapes that we needed. I like to have a channel from here, here, and here. Okay, this is a mistake happens with the sweep. You have to sketch path and you have to draw a line which is not relevant to anything. So now we have drawn it. I can escape it. You can see that first line will have a profile. We'll finish it. And in 3D also you can draw. I like to draw it in plan by editing. I can go back to the plan. You know, you can offset it inside. The distance that you want to maintain, you can offset it. I like to go with in this distance and like this. And once it is done, finish it. Finish 2 times. Now we can see that the channel is created like this, and we'll be able to even, you can select them and move it. It will move along with it. Same way you can draw these shapes which is needed. For example, channel of L section or channel of U section, you can draw it on your own shapes. Since it's less LOD, we're going to draw as a square. The same way, go ahead, create a sweep, pick, and this is the plane. Or we can draw the painting shapes on the same plane. going to need support 45 degree from here, and this is going to be 135. Again, we made another line which is not required because by default it will draw a line. This is the bugs we have it in the Revit itself. It happens. Now it's a pink line. How do I identify it's a pink line? It's a path we can understand. Edit it. This is the tricky part that we're going to do. As you know, it's in the middle, so we're going to draw a shape. I'm going to use it like this, and using the pick line I did, then I'm going to move this towards the intersection of the profile plus option we have, and finish it. Since I don't have a dimension, I have to draw it like that. Now we can see that it's intersecting like this. If it is needed, we can extend it further. We can select, double click, and extend it till this end and finish it 2 times. Now it's extending, so what you can do is you can use the join command and you can join them together, and you can have them as one object. In the geometry detail view, it will be clear. You won't see an external object like this. So this is the line that we have drawn. As you can see them, I think here. Delete it. The same way we will be able to do it on the other side. Go back to the, so we can mirror as well. If you don't have a parametric options, not need to be parametric, you can go ahead and create it as mirror. So let's create sweep, pick path. You can set and go to the left view. Do the same process. So this is the place that you may need this viewer option, where it automatically gives you the ability to select the elements and move it along with the particular direction that you have. So we may not have a particular view. We cannot work on any elevation view or section view. So we have to work on this viewer option, and we will be able to use this particular view, and we can move the object along the lines that we needed to. So the only disadvantage of this view is that we couldn't use the shortcut on this view. So we have to go ahead and right click and use the shortcut like this. That's the drawback of having this. So I need intersection on this like this. Once it is done, close it and finish it. And we can go ahead, join these two geometries. So this is how you'll be able to create the parametric families for the objects that we have. The table. So it will act as a parametric on the length side. Height side we did not log to, as it is not going to be a parametric on the height side. So to constrain that, we may have to configure this heights as well. Do let me know if you need that video as well. Otherwise we'll continue with the same tutorials. So you can lock it to the path, automatically it happens. So thank you so much. If this tutorial helped you, do share it with your LinkedIn friends and like it, and comment what other videos you needed. See you on the next tutorial. Bye bye.